Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World, and today I'm on card sketch 7 from Kendra's Card Challenge 4. So this is number 7. You get 2 pieces of paper from your cuts. You add your ovals, or any shape you want. Doesn't have to be an oval, it can be a star, circle, square, whatever tickles your fancy, whatever goes with you. You could just stick an image right there if that's what you want to do. Quick and easy or slow and steady, you choose. So for mine, I have the 2 pieces that come with the cuts, this one and the cinnamon. So I gave it a rich raspberry background. I thought it was too much going into there, so I decided to go with a wee bit of fairy vanilla. And I cut it just to fit right in. This is going to go right here, just a wee skim of it. Again, you could cut that if you wanted to save on your card. I'm not going to bother this time. This I actually had a wee scrap length, not even the right size, but that's what I'm going with. So I had that line and I thought it would just fit perfectly. And then I have cut 2 nice ovals to go this way. And the sentiment that I'm using is going to be this big thanks, which I forgot to get out. Where are you? Thanks. So this is the sentiment that's going to go in front. Another thank you card. I really am short of these at the minute. I'm also using the wee flower stamp out of here to decorate this and to decorate the inside. And I'm reusing the sentiment from Forever Fern, to a friend that makes me smile, because I really like it for inside the card. And we'll just get started. So you just simply cut up your paper, or you have your papers cut your additions, whatever you're adding to it, and stick them all down. Simply go with Tomboy. Make sure you get it right, which is why I like the colour all glue, even though it's messy. It gives me a wee bit more. Make sure your card's open the right way. And then we're going to stick the top bit. There's only 2 pieces to pick out of this, so you'll know, and just double check that you've got the right side. If it's double-sided paper, the right size that you're using. If you made one of those wee things that I made to show what colours, what letter represents what colour, so that you know when you go to your sketch what to use. So this one, the bottom one is C, which is cinnamon, and the top one was D, which was the rich raspberry and gold. So that keeps me right. So just stick that in where it looks good. And then stick your bottom one. Just remember, if you have a designed paper, to make sure it's facing the right road. Love these. I'm really glad I picked this paper because it's so beautiful. This Blackberry Beauty, sorry. It goes so perfectly with the rich raspberry and cinnamon cider and gold. So many variations you can go with. So I'm sticking this right over the top, lining it up here to here. Just making sure I have it straight. And now we just need to do our sentiment. This will sit in here. And our sentiment just right on top. It's nothing too drastic. I'm just going with rich raspberry. And we're going to go thanks. It's a lovely one. It really is a lovely big sentiment it's good for the fronts of cards. So we're going to pop this on here. I think I'm going to go with dimensionals this time, just to add a wee bit of a lift. Pop one in the middle just to support it. If If you could see the mess behind me here, making a couple of cards, my goodness. Everything but the kitchen sink is out here. So I'm going to center this into the middle of my other oval. And these will sit here, and to decorate I have already stamped out the leaves, and I went for the smaller leaf and the smaller flower, and I did it in rich raspberry for the leaves and the lovely soft succulent for the, rich raspberry for the flowers, soft succulent for the leaves. And I've stamped the first one, which comes out dark, and then I've stamped without inking up again to get the lighter version, so it gives you a nice wee variety. I'm going to close this for a second. So again, we want to add a bit of dimensional to these. Just pop it in the centers. I've done 3 for the top and 3 for the bottom, because that's what I like to do. Now you could go with one of the bigger flowers and 2 smaller ones. I didn't want to overwhelm the flower. So we're just going to go a dark one in the center and 2 lighter ones to either side. And then we're going to add a wee leaf, just for a wee bit of added colour. You could go in gold for these if you want to tie it all in. I just like the look of the soft succulent, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I'm going to start by sticking this one. I'll better stick this down, hadn't I? You could simply just go with a piece of ribbon here or something if you didn't want to add flowers to it. Just need to lift that, make sure I'm happy. Yep. So go with your darkest flower first in the rich raspberry, and just put it, put it off to one side. Trying to figure out what way them flowers look best. Spread them out or keep them close together, whatever suits you best. Bring this one in a wee bit, and then I'm just going to add a wee dab. I've curled that with my scissors. I did stamp these onto the matching card, very vanilla, so that it all tied in, and I'm just going to add a wee dip just to the end of the leaf there and slide this in under the flower. And if you want them coming round nearly like a wreath, that's what to do. If it's not going in far enough, snip it and pop it in again. It maybe gives you a wee bit more leeway. Got to snip this one. Double glue. And then we're pulling this one down this way this time. Oops. And if you're not happy with it, if you think it needs more, you can do more leaves up at the top there. But that's what I'm going with at the minute. I'll check it out later and see if it needs more. Probably should bring them above that rather than below it. And you could put them in a wee group of 3 like so if you want to elongate it a bit. Again, all up to you under there. And we'll just snip. I think it actually does need more leaves. We'll try one in here before we stick it. Sort of gives it a wee bit more life, so I'm going to stamp a couple more leaves and just come back to you again. So I'm back. I have added another couple. You have room for more. You could actually go in with maybe the secondary stamping of these ones and put wee lighter ones in. I might build it up and I might not, I'll see, but I do love this lovely colourway with that card. So we need to decorate inside it, of course. This one opens this way, and for this I have cut a piece of the cinnamon cider, and I'm just going to pop it in here. I've left an edge the whole way around so it's not too in your face, but enough to look like it's 10 the colours in. You buy your papers, use them up, use them on the insides. Don't be left with bits and bobs of papers that you're never going to go back to again because you see something even nicer the next catalogue or the next time you flick through the catalogue, whatever. So I'm determined to use up all my papers, and why not on the inside. So I also had a wee leftover bar which I'm going to set in here just to break it up, and then this will be where the sentiment goes. So use off these wee panels that you cut off the ends of cards and whatever. You always say I'll keep them for sentiments, and then you never get round to it, so why not pop in inside your card. And it just ties everything nicely together. That one's a wee bit shorty, so I have to be careful. Is that straight? Nearly straight. You'd need a ruler, wouldn't you? Not too bad. So this is going to sit here, and I want to do a bit of stamping on it naturally. I'm going to go with the same sentiment again, to a friend that makes me smile, in the rich raspberry. Oops. And again, try and keep it nice and straight, slightly up. That's as crooked as the damned, isn't it? Actually, those are crooked looking and this looks straight, so I'm going by that. It'll do. I'm happy enough. But I want to go in now with this wee flower stamp. I just need a smaller block than this one because it's a bit big. So I'm going to go light, dark. So again, get your wee scrap paper. And we're just going to stamp it, ink it up, and stamp it to one side. A funny feeling that's the right way. And just the off stamp behind it. So again, do this one up here and the off one down here. It's a very rich ink. It's not long opened and it's full of veins. Oh, didn't mean to ink you up. So I have to ink it up, ink it off, and go over here. And that sort of ties that bit in there. And for the top, what might I do at the top? Not sure what I could do. Another rim. I'm going to do another rim. See what happens. So we're going to do a dark one and a bit of a light one. Dark one and a light one. Dark one and a light one. Dark one and a light one. Dark and light. So it just adds a wee bit of pizzazz, doesn't it? So very pleased with it. Everything out of the way. So where are we now? We just have to stick this in place and it's all ready to go. So just center it in there. And there we have, thanks to a friend that makes me smile. Pretty pleased with it. Not too bad at all. So I hope you'll give that a wee go. That is sketch number 7. And you can see it has just followed the sketch perfectly. I even went with the shape this time. I just like the oval sitting there and leaving lots of this nice paper below. So I'll catch you all again later. Thanks very much for watching. Remember, 3 prizes up for grabs if you complete the the Kendra's Card Challenge 4. You'll be making 17 cards, and there's a chance to win a $50 prize from Pink and Main, TLC Designs and Whimsy Stamps. So pretty good prizes. And honestly, you'll be so happy. These are so easy to make, so simple. 6 pieces of 6 by 6 inch paper, or cut your 12 inch down to 6 by 6 inch and use that. You just need 6 sheets of it, and away you go. And remember to tag your cards, hashtag Kendra's Card Challenge 4, and we'll find you. And you'll find everything that I use linked down below, and I'll link to my blog as well for whatever else you might need. So catch us all again later, and thanks very much for watching. Bye.